Yeah, man. I didn't know Borat was an epic movie.
Oh man, we're gonna talk about that lame ass trailer of I don't even know what they're trying to sell with that epic movie. It made me sick. Like watching that preview made me sick. I'm like, man, is somebody trying to lose money on this film to make money? I guess that's kind of the whole idea. It better be because from what I saw, buddy. Yeah, So somebody was asleep at the wheel with this one.
Well, I'm just saying, they say epic movie. Borat, I didn't know that was an epic movie.
It is now, I guess. I mean, if you're getting sued by everyone in the United States, I guess that's some kind of epic proportion.
Nacho Libre, I didn't know Nacho Libre was an epic movie.
Oh, I thought that did bad, but what do I know?
Well, apparently it's an epic film.
You know what? I guess the lack of epic films, they had to just throw in whatever they could. It's like, yeah, we can't work with these two movies. We can't. There's not enough things. We're not clever enough to spoof all this.
Yeah, man. It's this movie should have been called, instead of epic movie, it should have been called any movie that grossed over $100 million movie.
It looked like it should have been called Epic Piece of Crap, but hey, I don't make those decisions.
No, well, I mean, that would give away too much, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because you're right, man. This movie is some bullshit, man.
That's what it looks like. It looks like complete, utter bullshit.
Some old Let me see my talk. Some old. Oh, I'm a little loud. Yeah, man. This movie is some old bullshit. I mean, they don't even try anymore.
But hey, you don't have to tell me that. This is like the first time I've seen a trailer where it's almost like it's another one of those things where you've pretty much already seen the movie. At least if they were trying to sell you on good parts, man, they should have tried a little bit harder because every scene looked awful. It looked worse than Saturday Night Live. But hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna see this. I don't know if you got to be like an old lady or just desperate for entertainment. But this looks like it went to an epic proportion of awfulness.
I mean, it's pretty much just it's not being clever. It's just saying,
you don't have to tell me that.
Well, it's pretty much just saying, hey, you know X-Men? Well, we just gonna put some people in costume like X-Men. You seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Well, we got this guy dressed up like Johnny Depp. Ain't that funny? He's walking around looking like Johnny Depp.
You know what's funny about you even saying that, putting people in costumes? That's what it looked like. It looked like they hired some out-of-work actors, put them in some costumes from every epic movie, and just got them in front of a camera and say, hey, do something funny. Why don't you try to do something clever, huh? We'll just see what you can do, and we'll film it, and if it's good, it'll be in the movie. How's that? And that's exactly what that movie looks like.
Yeah, it's like being at a Halloween party.
Yeah, and everyone there sucks, and they have no sense of humor.
Well, they try to have a sense of humor. No, they have a sense of humor. They just have a bad sense of comedy.
It's a warped sense of humor. It's not funny, and it makes me frustrated looking at this.
Well, dude. I mean, it's like they don't even have a script for these things anymore.
No, two writers. It's funny when you hear from the two writers of Scary Movie. I'm like, writers? That movie had writers? What?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a stretch to say writing. I mean, because it's almost like people just got into a room and said, you know what, we can like spoof any movie we want to legally.
Yeah.
For parody, we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And so we got to just make up something to string all these movies together.
Oh man, it gives me a headache just thinking about this. This is the kind of crap that movie could have fed the homeless. The money that was put into that film could have fed the homeless. Could have done something worthy. Of that money being just flushed down the toilet. I mean, just give it to me. Give it to you. I don't care, but please don't corrupt the youth of America with this crap. Because I'm afraid kids are going to walk out of this movie thinking it's funny and are going to be mimicking, and I'm going to have to watch this, and I'm going to want to kill somebody after that. I'm sorry.
Damn, you are real passionate about that.
Oh boy, don't even get. Oh man, who's responsible for this? Who's the director, Korey? Who? So I can make sure they will never work ever again. The only thing I want to see that guy doing is scrubbing toilets for the rest of his life. All right.
Now let me remind you, you really haven't seen the movie, so.
Oh, hey, don't worry about what I do. I've seen enough of those damn trailers on TV to really piss me off.
I was about to say, I've never seen you so angry about a movie you've never seen.
Oh my God, just looking at that makes me want to go, what have I done with my life? How come I'm not making money making crappy films like that? If that's what people want to see, why am I not doing that? Oh man,
ain't nothing stopping you.
And I'd save all this talent I got worked up, and I make a couple of bad movies, then I'll make something that'll just completely wow people, and I'll be considered a genius.
Well, I was going to say, ain't nothing really stopping you except, I guess, lack of arms and legs. But
hey, Don't tell me my problems, all right?
but okay, so if you were to get that money, what would you do?
Oh, well, first, I'd get a lot of hookers, and then I'd, make my own movies. And, well, no, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this right now. Somebody may steal my idea.
Yeah. What you gonna do with hookers? What you gonna do with hookers,
I'll
man?
make an epic movie. Yo!
Hey, give me a line. Say first, and then I go out and buy, and then then say, and then I go out and buy some arms and legs.
Oh, and then I go buy some arms and legs.
Okay. And then say,
well, I'd buy something else besides arm and legs. I'd buy the one thing that counts.
What you gonna do with it? Stop it. The thing is, like, check it out. This is how they strung this movie together.
Yeah, please explain this to me.
They so I can't even remember. No. Oh, here's what it is. No.
Okay.
It starts out like Willy Wonka. These 4 orphans, and by the way, the grown ass people in this movie. One of them is Cal Penn from Kumar.
No, not him. What?
Kumar and
what? Did he lose a bet? Is he doing a favor? Oh, that poor guy. Come on.
What's that movie?
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
best movie ever. Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, that's debatable. But anyway.
Hey.
So anyway, these 4 orphans, they win a ticket to go to this chocolate factory, but they have to go. See, here's how they just forcing it. To get to this chocolate factory, they have to enter a wardrobe, and in this wardrobe, that's when they battle pirates, which is Pirates of the Caribbean, and then they meet all these other characters, and it's just.
You know what? I don't care anymore. Don't worry. Don't save your breath.
Okay, sorry. I mean, you have the right idea. And then they run into people who are dressed like the X-Man and all kind of stuff. They run into a guy who's mimicking Borat. One of the guys they give backstories of the people. One of them is, hold on, let me see something. Like one of the characters finds out that the golden ticket is linked to that person's father, who was linked to Da Vinci. So they bring in the Da Vinci Code and all this. It's just.
Why do I feel like I'm getting stupider listening to the synopsis? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's not your fault. You didn't write it.
I know I didn't. I guess it is making you stupider.
Oh my God!
How'd you say that? Synopsises.
Yeah, synopsises. Yeah, I would hate to see anybody trying to explain this movie as far as no, the best thing you can say is don't go see it. All right, do you, me, and the rest of the world a favor, and please don't give any kind of credit whatsoever. Let's just pretend this movie never happened. All right, and go back to bed, and hopefully we'll wake up and find a real comedy one of these days.
Yeah.
To spend money on. Jesus Christ, Hollywood.
So, say this. And then I get some hookers.
And then I'll get some hookers.
And now say this, make my own epic movie. Hey!
And make my own First I'll get some hookers and make my own epic movie. Yo!
No, say what you just said, but leave the hookers part off.
Okay. Wait, leave the hookers out?
And then I make my own,
and then I'll make my own epic movie. Yo!
Let's see, say that again. I'm going to cut your sound out again.
Then I'll make my own epic movie. Yo!
So one more time, give me more like a yo,
and I'll make my own epic movie. Yo.
I mean, come on, with this much stuff that they're putting in there, with this much stuff that they're throwing at us, I mean, there's like maybe 1 or 2 things that hit. I mean, some of the people that they got in there, they have a good Jack Black impersonator, they got a good Johnny Depp impersonator. So the things that work, they work, but it's just only like about 2 things.
Yeah, about 2 minutes worth of footage.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have to dish out I shouldn't tell people to dish out like $8 for like 2 minutes worth of gold, huh? No. You know what? That movie made. Looking at the trailers, it makes SNL look like a work of genius.
Say this for me. Say, I'm gonna have you say that line one time, but I'm gonna have you say it another way.
Okay.
Like, make my own epic movie. Hey.
Make my own epic movie. Hey. Man, somebody's trying to pull the producers. They're trying to lose money to make money.